Pelpa time protection.
Alright YouTube, so we're here once again on Pelpa Time YouTube channel, and basically I'm going to show you how to fix a bicycle tube today. And these are a couple of the things that I use to basically start the project. You're going to need some water also. Yeah, definitely need some water in a bucket. And plus what I use is a knife, this is a blade. You get me? This is a hacksaw blade, basically, kind of break hacksaw blade. And this is the solution and the patch. Alright, and you have the water. So yeah, and definitely you will also need a pump for this fix too. Definitely, if you don't have a pump, it will make no sense starting. You will definitely need a pump for this fix. Alright, so this is the pump that I got. So alright, we're gonna do the fix. Okay? Alright, the first thing we're gonna do, basically, we are going to take off the, well, not screw it off or anything, just basically unplug the brakes, because you don't want to entangle the brakes when you're doing this. Alright, remember the knife that I showed you earlier? Screw off the dust cap. The knife that I showed you earlier, you're going to basically pluck out. You're going to pluck out the tire. I use this to basically kind of help you go around it. The last time I was showing a little child this, basically he said, "Oh, I saw you do it." Yes, this is the way how it's done. So you just go right around it until you actually can feel the tube inside. You get me? So the space is right around it now. So where the valve is, you kind of take the valve out first. So this is the valve. Alright, so you see where you have to take off this. So and you best you do it on this side, not the side where the dweller and the chain is. You kind of do it on the next side. Alright, because as I can see, I'm doing this without taking off the wheel itself, because you could take off the wheel, but suppose you don't have any adjustable or nothing to take off the wheel, you do it like this. Alright, alrighty then. So this is the tube come off. So this is where the water will come in now. So you use the pump and put some air. Use the pump and put some air in the tube. You're gonna blow up the tube now. And later we're gonna put it in the water and go right around it until you see the bubbles coming up. And you know, anywhere you see the bubbles coming up, you know that's the hole on the tube. I think we got enough air in it. Alright, so basically we reach the point where we are going to search for the hole in the tire now. So we're just going to go right around. As you can see, I just bring my camera light to kind of brighten the situation a little more. So we're just going to go right around the tube until we see some bubbles. Anyway, you see the bubbles coming up, that's where the hole is. and I normally started from where the valve is. So when I reach the valve again, I know I make a 360. Anyway, you go right around it. Alright, here is the bubbles. I hope you can see that. I can't really zoom up so you can see it, but the bubbles is right there. Alright, you kind of get a closer look where it is. Alright, you can see this is a place that actually got patched before. Now I'm gonna let you see the bubbles again. So there's the bubbles. So I'm gonna go around it some more until I reach the valve, so just to make sure there isn't any more holes on it. Just to make sure. And here is the valve coming up. Alright, so it doesn't seem like any more holes is on it. Alright, so I will just use a cloth now and kind of dry most of the tube. Alright, I have to find something to mark the spot. So I'm gonna dip it again and kind of mark the spot this time. I just basically picked a little marker off a tree to kind of find where it is. Alright, so there is the hole right there. So we just use that to mark where the hole is so we don't lose it. So we finish with the water for now. So we're gonna dry the tube as much as we can. You just basically dry the area that we will be working on. Alright, so we reach a point where we definitely need the hacksaw blade. You don't have to use an hacksaw, you could use a knife. I don't like to use a knife. I prefer to use a hacksaw blade, so we'll kind of rough up the area a little bit. Alright, we're gonna pull out there, kind of scrape it. Even though we're at the spot where we previously put a tube, we still need to scrape it and kind of rough it up a bit. And if you alone doing it, because normally you have somebody hold this end and hold this end and you scrape it. But since I put a little air in the tire, you have to do it fast enough so the air don't leave the tire, so it have a little stiffness to it. So you basically could scrape it. If the tube was, no air was in the tube, you would definitely need somebody to hold it to kind of dry it so you get a chance to scrape it better. You don't want to put your fingers on it when you finish scrape it, but this is like just a rough scrape to kind of clean up the area a little bit. Oh, and when we finish, we definitely need to check inside of the tire, just in case anything left in it that can burst the tube again. We need to check it, because like any marker or any sticks or basically the same thing that punctured it could be still stuck in the tube, in the tire, sorry, and you could just put it in and just puncture it again. So you definitely need to check. So just kind of rough it up So when you put on the solution and the patch can stick. And you want to definitely keep your eyes on the hole so you know where the hole is. So here is the patch and the solution. So you want to keep your eyes on the hole, yeah? So you mark it, and I think I will leave it probably about 5 minutes. I'll leave it about 5 minutes to kind of dry before I put on the patch. So I'm going to come back about the next 5 minutes. Alright, so we're back now again. I think it's been probably about 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes. Well, it's okay right now. Still have a little stickiness. I don't think I ever leave it where it dried that much where it didn't stick. So we're gonna, cause we just want one, right? Cause we just got one hole. I'm kinda turning on the light a bit. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna stick it on the hole. I remember that the hole was right there. Alright, so we're gonna tear off the foil. And reveal the patch. Remember where the hole is, you don't want to touch there or there. You don't want to get no oil off your hand on it. So just remember where the hole is and stick it. And this is why you want the solution to dry as much. You don't want it to dry where it cannot stick, but as I said earlier, I never think I leave it that much where it dry where it cannot stick. It dry as much, and anytime you're ready to put it on, there's no coming off from that. Alright, and you want to give it some pressure also to make sure that there's no coming off. Normally, I just use the pump and kind of give it a little bit of pressure to make sure so it's not coming off. And I normally take off this also. Back in the days, I used to have some patch where this is plastic, now it's paper. So it kind of, like when you take it off, it'll come off in pieces. So I'm just gonna put a little water on it and kind of rub it off. Because it is paper, so when you put the water on it, actually come off easier. But you have to make sure before you do this, you have to make sure so the patch is good, stick, not coming off before you put any type of liquid on it. Basically, I take off the paper that was on it. Alright, so now we're gonna put in back the tube in. But at first, as I was saying earlier, I'm going to check the tube, the tire, if any splinters or buckles or anything is actually in the tire that can burst it again. So that is what I'm doing now. So you want to check right around. And well, if you feel anything sticky, you know that something is there. You want to make sure that you actually go right around it and check even a couple of times just to make sure you don't pass it by mistake if anything is there. Alright, it don't seem like nothing is there. So the first thing we're gonna do now is find where the valve, because you gotta put the valve in first. Alright, we're gonna put the valve in first and bring over the tire and push in but the tube inside. Alright, so we're just gonna push over but the tire so it sticks to the rim, not sticks with glue, but them actually make it that way. Alright, they make it that way, so when the tire actually is in, you have a groove inside. A groove is there to hold it, so when the pressure is actually in it, now gonna come out. Alright, I know you actually can put on back your brakes from this. And we're gonna give it, and you have to make sure the valve is straight and it's not lean to the side or lean to the side. Make sure it's straight. Now we're gonna put some air in it now. And soon I'm going to show you how to fix a gear lever. So this one on the bicycle kind of break, so the next tutorial I'm gonna do is put this on and attach it to the dweller. Alright, so for now we're just gonna pump this up. You put on back the dust cap, and that is how you fix a bicycle tube. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, Pelpa Time YouTube channel. Press like if you like this, and we're out for now. Peace, loud, proud.
Well, my party people in the house are ready for this. Pelpa Time, them they are ready for this. Girls, wind up your body if you're ready for this. Boom, bam, bam. You know, say Pelpa Time and our time, and we never stop. We do that. Everything's just like going to them soul, don't touch it. Dan English say that. Fully straight.
Pelpa Time protection.
Wheel up, pull up, select the rewind. Play it back one more time. Yo, this your boy Raven. It's all about Pelpa TV, understand? When they are 2016, Happy New Year, up. Shaggy and friends are so it got mad.
Pelpa Time protection.